Volvo spent the past 25 years focusing on front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive vehicles. The last time it offered a car with rear-wheel drive was back in 1998 with the S90 executive sedan. For 2024, the Swedish automaker returns to a RWD configuration with the updated C40 Recharge electric crossovers. The all-electric Volvo C40 Recharge is getting new powertrains and increased range for the 2024 model year. The Swedish luxury carmaker also confirmed that the electric vehicles will be available with rear-wheel drive, the first time Volvo has offered a RWD product in 25 years. Volvo came up with the 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge, a compact all-electric crossover with sleek styling and an trendy sloping roofline. To date, Volvo has only offered one powertrain configuration for this EV, 2 motors and all-wheel drive. For a small, sporty SUV, the 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge is fairly comfortable. The biggest differences between this all-electric version and its gas-powered counterpart? The Recharge is much quieter and its climate control turns on faster. We found the regular C40's engine to be a big contributor to noise, and its slow booting onboard systems meant delays in turning on the climate system via the touchscreen controls. The Recharge starts up and is ready to drive the moment you open the door, and its electric motors produce very little noise. The 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge's ride is more firm than comfortable, likely because of its extra weight and its bias towards sporty handling. The front seats are covered in a soft wool blend and come with decent adjustability. As in the other C40s, the headrests have an odd forward angle to them, which may be uncomfortable for people with longer torsos. Volvo's typical user interface remains, and most controls are accessed through the touchscreen. But the Recharge inherits Google's new in-car operating system, which includes convenient apps such as Google Maps and Spotify built right into the car. The menus aren't quite as intuitive to navigate as in the related Polestar 2, but the functionality is just as good. For such a compact SUV, the 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge has a relatively roomy cabin that's a breeze to get into and out of. Tall drivers might not be able to find a comfortable seating position due to limited steering wheel adjustability and the protruding headrest design. Legroom in the back should suffice for anyone 6 feet or shorter. The big downside is the rearward visibility, which suffers greatly from the sloped roof. It's legitimately hard to see out of this car from some angles. Another tick in L column is the all-glass roof and its lack of sunshade. This thing can collect some serious heat without the AC on, even with the tinting that it has. With the Google operating system on board, there are some great and some not-so-great features. We love being able to access apps like Google Maps inside the car, and having the Google Assistant as a voice recognition system makes it one of the easier ways to control things. For the first time, Volvo will offer the 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge with 2 powertrain choices. The entry-level single-motor version has one motor on the rear axle that makes 248 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. This is good enough to get the car to 60 miles per hour in a claimed 6.9 seconds. The performance-hungry among us will be more interested in the dual-motor variant that packs one motor on each axle and all-wheel drive. Power surges up to 402 horsepower and 494 pound-feet, which drops the 0 to 60 time to 4.5 seconds. Volvo's one-pedal driving is smoothly integrated, so slowing the car down to a stop just requires a gradual lift of the foot. we're not as pleased by Volvo's odd two-stage steering settings. In both modes, the steering doesn't provide much feedback to the driver and feels too disconnected from the road. This just isn't an EV that's begging to be pushed hard. Instead, think of the single-motor 2024 Volvo C40 Recharge as a very well-sorted commuter car. Its non-adaptive suspension is tuned with comfort in mind, soaking up bumps big and small. The sound insulation is fantastic, so you only hear the outside world at high speeds. This little Volvo is a phenomenal companion to tackle a daily trip to the office in. The dual-motor C40 is a more potent animal across the board. Its 402 horsepower and 448 pound-feet make this unassuming crossover a total sleeper car. While its power is more than abundant for those who crave something quick, we'd still look elsewhere for a performance-focused EV.